Hey, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan. Goddamn, we did it. That's 8 in a row. 8 in a row. A lot of y'all didn't think the Knicks was going to do it, especially Shaquille O'Neal. Wish I can get a one-on-one interview with that punk-ass punk. Nah, me stop fronting. I like Shaq. He's a good dominant. Sent in this league for a long time, but he retired. But sometimes when he talk about my Knicks, really get me upset. That's what it is. But let's get to it. The Knicks currently hold the number 4 spot. Sole possession. You heard me, sole possession. I know Atlanta is right there. They can win a game tomorrow, whatever. But being that we beat them, actually, that was our 3rd consecutive win against Atlanta. And it feels good. I mean, that was a rough game. Plays was going in and out. I don't know. First, my man Noel's went out, and then Taj Gibson went out. But the most important, and probably, I don't know, you could say, a lot of people probably out there saying Trey Young didn't get hurt. Who knows how that game would have went? But just before he got hurt, he cooled off considerably. And it wasn't like he was lighting us up on the field anyway. Well, court field, what say you want to call it. Because he only shot what? Yeah, he only shot 1 for 4 from downtown and 6 for 17 from the field. He got most of his points from the free throw line, going 7-7. He had 20 points. He played 30 minutes just before he went out. I think he snatched 2 rebounds. He had 14 assists. That's the thing about our point guards. We need to draft somebody who can create for himself and the other players, because he was coming down, this boom, pat, pat. As soon as you go to step up on him, he was just dishing off right to one of his players, Collins, Herder. One of them, they was just coming in for a dunk or a 3. Young was a player that I had wished we drafted. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that was the same year we got Knox, but where he went, I don't see us really get him. To think about it, the night before we played Charlotte, if Bridges was playing, I think we'd have been better off if we'd have took Bridges. But let's get back into the game. This game, another OT and another victory. Two overtime victories and 2 victories by 10 points. The Knicks knocked off Atlanta Hawks 137 to 127. And it felt good watching that game. And, you know, I felt bad for Trey Young because he was trying to do his thing, but he was going against Randall. Superstar Randall. That's what I said. At first, you know, we was all, well, some of us out there in YouTube land was debating if he was an all-star, but I'm starting to push him to superstar. A late blossom superstar. Blossom late, whatever you want to say. But that's what Randall was. He's New York superstar. He got a nice little Robin and Barrett. Barrett had another slow first half, but you see how he finished the game. You see how we finished the game. That's all that mattered. If y'all want the stats, we said if y'all want the stats, yeah, we're gonna make the stats real quick because this is gonna be a quick video. I should have hit it y'all yesterday with this, you know, a little procrastination. Randall, he had 40 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. He shot 11 for 28 from the field, going 6 for 8 from downtown. He shot 12 from 13 from the free throw line, just missing 1. No blocks, 1 steal. You know, his usual in turnovers 4. Rose, that boy Rose, he continued to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, since he been here, we 17-7. 17-7. Look it up. Rose had 20 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He shot 8 for 12, going 1 for 1 from downtown. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. You know, no blocks. He had 1 steal, 2 turnovers. He played 31 minutes. The backtrack on Randall. Randall had 41 minutes. That's not bad considering we went to overtime. I'm being honest with you. That's not bad. Tibbs is really managing his minutes much better. Randall minutes, that is. Rose too, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, we went to overtime. He had 30 minutes. My boy Quick, aka Isaiah Thomas 2.0, he came off the bench, hit shots when we needed him. He got a spark when we needed it. Like we was down, we made a run. Matter of fact, the Knicks made a 15-point turnaround in the 4th quarter, and I think Quickly was the most important pusher of that run. He came in, hit 2 timely threes, and just went from there. He had 20 points. Yeah, he had no rebounds. He's not really in that type of guard that go snatch without many rebounds. But tonight he had 4 assists, what I like. He shot 7-11 from the field. He had 4 from 6 from downtown. He shot 2 from 3 from the free throw line. No blocks, 1 steal, 1 turnover. I can take that. He also played 30 minutes. Like I said, Tibbs is managing their minutes very well right now because he knows the playoffs coming. And the thing I like about Tibbs and what he doing with Quickly right now, he playing Quickly late in the fourth quarter in overtime. That's our rookie. And he's getting very important minutes. Sometimes over Barrett. Most of the time over Peyton. Damn near all the time over Peyton. Because it ain't Quickly and it's Rosen. And that could be very good down the road. I'm telling you, when we get to the playoffs and we battling, because a lot of people will say, oh, we make the playoffs, so we ain't got that first round. And I beg to differ. I really truly do beg to differ. I think we're going to the second round, and I think whoever we play in the second round is going to be a hard-fought game, 7 games or whatever it may be. And I'm telling you, the Knicks are going in the second round. I'm pulling Nicodemus right now, and I'm praying and hoping that we hold on to that 4th spot, because it would be nothing like having home court advantage going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? All the way through. Barrett, he had 18 points, 4 assists. He actually grabbed 3 rebounds. He shot 6 of 11 from the field. Also going 6 of 11 from downtown. That like last game, he was I think 5 for 12 from the field, and then 5 shots from downtown. So, you know, he's our 3-point machine right now. He's killing them right now. The first quarter, he had three threes alone. Just came out on fire. Then the Hawks came out on fire. It was a good game. I'm telling you, it was a good, hard, rough play game. The refs let him play to a certain extent. It wasn't really that many technical fouls called, flavor fouls, even though they was playing hard, and I felt some should have been called. Bullock, he had 1 steal, 1 turnover. He played 40 minutes. You don't get in. RJ Barrett, like I said, he had a slow, sluggish first half, just like he did in the game before. But he came on, he scored 16 points, grabbing 6 rebounds, dishing out 5 assists. He shot 6 from 18 from the field, also going 2 for 8 from downtown, and hitting 2 free throws. He had no blocks, no steals, but 3 turnovers. We got to cut that down. As a team, the Knicks shot 54% from the field, also shooting 54% from downtown. Yo, the Knicks was lighting it up. I'm telling you, like, the other day, I was watching, I forgot who exactly what I was watching, on what show. And was it Braylon Edwards from the Jets? He was saying that the Knicks didn't have a chance because they didn't have any shooters and blah, blah, blah. And I actually forgot the dude that just stepped in and just shut him down after he gave his little speech. Son came in and read off the stats, how the Knicks is number 6 in them 3-point shooting, and how our offense have moved up, and that most of our players are in the higher percentage in shooting. So he said, so the Knicks do have shooters. And a lot of teams and a lot of people don't really understand that we do have shooters, because they're unknown players that you haven't heard of all throughout their years being playing in this league. But they are very good shooters. Bullock and Burks and RJ Barrett is developing to a hell of a shooter too. Also, we have Quickly, Peyton. He's not much of a shooter, but he's a slasher. Randall, come on. We have shooters. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. We might get off, and when the thing about when one player's off, the other players step up. Rose ain't a jump shot shooter, but he gets to the hole. But we have shooters. If Knox ever gets his confidence up, we have shooters. All right. Let's go to the Atlanta Hawks real quick. I've seen the little stun. I'm sorry about that. Quint Capella, man, he continued to have his double-doubles, and I mean double-doubles. The nigga, excuse me. That dude be having 22, 23 rebounds a game, you know what I'm saying, to go with his 20 points, something like that. But tonight he had 25 points, 22 rebounds, 1 assist. He went 12 for 17 from the field. He ain't attempted 3, you know, that ain't his point. That ain't his style. He only shot 1 for 5 from the free throw line, and 1 block, 2 steals, and he had no turnovers. I like him. I keep telling you, Houston missed that guy. I'm telling you, Houston really don't. As I said about Young had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 14 assists. He shot 6 for 17 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown. It looked like he was lighting it up, but he really wasn't. He's crafty. He got that move where he just get in front of a player and stop, and you just automatically. He was catching rolls like that. He was catching rolls with the same play. He shot 7 from 7 from the free throw line, no blocks, 4 steals, and 1 turnover in 30 minutes. He left the game like with, I think, to be exact, like with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And what was the game? Yeah, and from there, the Knicks just chopped the Atlanta Hawks up, sent them home. Well, like the game went into overtime. I didn't even talk about that. Who hit that overtime? Bogdanovich, if I'm saying his name right, he was all over the field. It seemed like, even though he had an off shooting night, he was making timely baskets. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 8 for 19 from the field. He went 4 for 10 from downtown. That's not bad. He had no free throws, no blocks. He had 3 steals and 4 turnovers. He played 42 minutes. And what I mean about Noel missed his assignment, this is why we're talking about he's a good defensive player, but he don't be aware most of the time. When set the pick on Barry, instead of him rolling with he basically stood there half a second, just looked at him, and that's what gave him the time to hit that 3, and that's how we went in overtime. And although I big up quickly for his bringing his Knicks up and the points in his little spurts, he did really kind of cost us the game, because he came in and shot an ill-advised 3-pointer, which we did not need, and the Hawks got the ball, came down the court, and they hit that 3, and that's when we went to overtime. But overall, it was a real rough game, and Young, he didn't finish the game, but like I say, he had help. I already read off Capella stats. John Collins had 18 points, 3 rebounds. He had no assists. He shot 7 for 11 from the field. Also shooting 2 for 5 from downtown, making 2 free throws, no blocks. That's what I mean. Last time I talked about him in my video when he wanted max money. He's a good offensive player, but he's not a good defensive player. Well, anyway, he had 3 steals. And I know what I'm saying, that he had 3 steals, but I mean about blocks. I mean, your center ain't supposed to be always getting steals. And 4 turnovers. He played 42 minutes. And Herder always seemed like he put a hurting on the Knicks, but it don't make a difference when we do what we do and win the game. He had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 7 for 15 from the field. Also making 2 threes and going 1 for 2 at the free throw line. He had 1 block, no steals, and 1 turnover, playing 44 minutes. I mean, there's only 12 games left in the season for the Knicks, that is. And right now we're in the 4th place, and we got Toronto this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, and then I know we have Phoenix Suns. After that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be playing some teams. We're going to be on a little hard run. But the way I feel, teams are sleeping on the Knicks, and we're going to prevail. And I'm just hoping we hold that number 4 spot. That's all I really want to know, who number 4. But actually, I'm going to say it like this. I think we can get number 3. I'm being honest with you. I think we can get number 3. You know what I'm saying? Before I forget, don't forget to hit subscribe right there. And matter of fact, right there. And like, comment, and keep rooting for the Knicks. But now I'm going back to number 3, because the Knicks are 33-27 right now. And Milwaukee is, 36-22. I mean, Milwaukee's playing good ball right now. But Milwaukee be having shaky games sometimes. And 3 losses, and Knicks the way we playing, because I already told you, I was thinking we're going on a 10-game win streak. This is number 8 right now. We got Toronto Saturday, tomorrow. I don't want to get ahead of myself, even though they're kind of low in the rankings. But the Knicks is not sleeping on teams anymore. They coming to play. Like I said, they give you what you want in the first half, but in the second half, they shutting teams down. So with that being said, I hope y'all had a safe day. But I want y'all to be safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.